When I tell you to pause it, okay? Because I'm usually pause it occasionally. Alright, so I'm putting new tire on. Putting a new tire on our yz450 because the old tire on it was sun rotted and falling apart. So we got this Tusk Recon Hybrid right here. It's a, what is it? It's a 120 by 100 by 18 tire. And we have a mousse bib for it, which I'm just going to leave here in the box for now. And then set the tire back with it. But I'm going to get the wheel off real quick. And then I'll see me in a minute. Pause it.
Mm-hmm.
Is your finger in?
Nope.
Alright. Got the tire off. Look at that thing, see? It's just old and all the camera's still splitting and the studs are just kind of ripping off. So, or the lugs are ripping off. So we're going to replace it. We're going to put in the mousse bib because I got a race this weekend. Last race I got a flat tire and DNF. So we're going to put in a mousse so we don't have to worry about flat tires. Anyway, you're going to have to bear with me because I don't know what I'm doing. There's going to be a lot of skips where I'm going to have my brother pause and then you're going to get skipped forward in time, but not right now. So what I'm doing right now is just loosening the rim lock on the tire because we'll need that off to get the tire off. And I'm gonna let all the air out of the old tube. Pause it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we got all or just at least most of the air out of the tire. So then we're gonna take it and set it on the ground. No, probably shouldn't do this. This is probably bad for everything. I don't know. I'm gonna try to break the bead away from the tire. And this is where you want to have your bead lock loosened so you can, that's going to be hard to press, so you can press in your bead lock and get your tire to break free. Then you're just going to take it off like a normal tire. I think. But just remember, if you try this yourself, don't use me as a how-to video. I'm not really a professional. I've changed like 3 tires in my entire life. Go over to Rocky Mountain TV and find yourself a video because they'll probably have a video for your exact bike and model and everything because they've got all sorts of videos. But I would try to explain what I'm doing to you as I do it, but I don't know what I'm doing. So I'm just gonna begin working around and take a little bit by a little bit with these spoons. Can't get too much at a time or else you won't be able to get under the tire. But you want to make sure that you break the bead away from the edge of the rim and get it down into the low spot in the middle so that you have that play, because the bead is basically just a metal cable, and it oh, I don't take it off the bead lock. I lost my train of thought. The bead is basically just a metal cable, and it will not stretch. So you gotta have as much play as possible in your tires to be able to get them off. So you want to get the bead to drop down in that low spot. Now, see, and now I've got it all the way off the rim on this side. And then I'm going to do the same thing on the other side, which I'll just have him pause, and then I'll unpause when I've got it off, because it's the same thing as what I just did. And then I'll show you what to do next. Okay, pause it. Okay, I got the tire the rest of the way off the rim. That, and I decided to set it on top of this new tire just so I'm not rubbing everything on the floor as I spin it around. But what you're going to do next is set it down and get that rim down in the bottom so you have as much play as possible, and you kind of just set it back on it. There's and I guess you can, oh, I didn't do that. Hold on, I gotta take the nut off of the inner tube, because I didn't do that, because I am a genius. These are really cool. I don't know where my dad got them from.
Probably just Husky.
They're just gear wrench is what it says on them. They're a ratcheting wrench. Pretty handy, actually. 10 out of 10 would steal from my dad. But not actually, just use the wrench. I don't steal. Colin, I think you're free. This floor is so dirty, I need to clean this shop. Set this in. The ring to push down right there. And push there. Push you out. Okay. I'm probably gonna struggle with this. I just wanna. Yeah, I'm gonna struggle. But you just kind of want to pull the tire out of it. That's the problem. There. Just there we go. Once you kind of get it, it'll start to come, but like that. Pull it out. There's your rim. There's your rim lock right there. And that just holds the tire down in place so that it can't spin or slip around. And so here's the old tire, and here's the inner tube right there. It's of course flat because I took the air out, but now we need to put this there, because now we need the new tire. Oh, and so the old tire is a 110. It's a 110 by 100 by 18, because it's 18-inch rim. So that just means that the tread, the top part, the tire is 110. I want to say millimeters wide, and then this one is 120 millimeters wide, so it's just 10 millimeters wider at the top, and it works the same as long as you have the same rim size. according to YouTube and Google. See how smart I am. I couldn't figure out a sticker, but yeah. So this one's just a bit wider of a tire, and it's kind of a bit of a hybrid. I don't even know. Okay, so here's the mousse bib. I'll grab out the instructions real quick. See what we're dealing with. I need to wash that bike before this weekend. Alright, for off-road use only, proper fitting rim lock must be used. Use olive lubricant supplied. Require correct tools and proper technique, aka YouTube. Do not go fast on hard surfaces. I'm going to do that probably. Do not go over 75. Definitely going to do that. Where's the store on a stand when not being ridden? Okay. Doesn't really say how to do this, but it's got stickers. This he paid. He bought those stickers. Came with a free mousse tube. So that's all it is. It's just a foam circle, basically, like what you put in your kid's bicycle if they ride anywhere that isn't pavement. Where did I? Okay. So I'm probably gonna put on gloves for this. So pause it.
Okay.
Okay. So here's the lube for it. Empty full tube into the tire and spread it around on the inner surface of the tire. Stuff the mousse into the tire and mount tire onto the rim. The gel will fully distribute after a few minutes of riding. Do not eat. Avoid contact with skin. Don't eat the lube.
Nom nom.
Okay, so the tube says to put all of it into the tire and spread it around in there. But I had a guy tell me, I'll put his channel in the description. He's Panic Rev is what his name is. I can't remember the rest of it, but he said put half of it on the tube, on the bib itself, and then the other half in the tube. I'm just gonna put a little bit on this inside where it's gonna not be touching the tire, and then put the rest in the tire. I hope that works. So just set this here and put some there. Hopefully that's enough for it to get around on the inside of the rim. But now I'm just gonna put the rest of this in the tire.
Should I zoom in, Cody?
What?
Should I zoom in?
What?
Should I zoom in? Okay.
They'll just get to see from far away. I will say though, it helps a lot to have tire spoons as opposed to like some big flathead screwdrivers, because that's how I used to change tires on my bicycle. It's just you get some flathead screwdrivers, you know, and you just shove them in there and pray, I guess. can. That's not the trash can, that's the floor. I don't know how I'm supposed to do this, but I'm just going to do it like this. Just going to spin the tire and rub my hand around in there while I spin it. Like a goon. I guess I am a goon, but don't tell anyone I said that. This honestly wasn't as much as I thought it would be. I thought this would, you know, kind of go a little further. And then also I put some of it on the bib itself, but I still thought it might have. Let's see, how are we gonna do this? Probably gotta take these stickers off. I didn't think about that. Oh, now they're slippery.
Do the stickers need to be taken off?
I don't know if they need to be taken off, but I'm taking them off. That one's not coming off. We'll just leave it. Anyway. So I assume that this goes in like food can be probably a finger squeezing for me because I'm a dog. But oh boy. Yeah. So going to try to make as little of a mess as possible and just cram that in there. Oh boy. It did say that sizing can vary. So that's probably what we've got here is a bit of a variance in sizes, probably. Or I'm doing it wrong.
If there is a variant in sizes, will you still be able to get it in eventually?
Yeah, it'll just be a pain to get in. And there we go. Oh, basically just if you're absolutely jacked like me, shouldn't have a problem. Lost my train of thought.
Now we put the rim in?
What?
Now the rim?
Yeah. I'm just gonna replace my gloves so I don't make a mess everywhere on the rim while I put it on. Just record me running across the shop. Alright, so I don't know how this is gonna go. I don't know if this is gonna be easier or harder than a tube. Hammer Grab says that for him personally it's easier. I'm gonna take that with a grain of salt. I don't know. I'm gonna put this back in the way I pulled it out, which probably isn't a good idea. That doesn't. That's not happening. So I'm going to do this the hard way because that's the way I am, I guess. I don't know. I honestly don't know what I'm doing. But what I think I need to do is get. I'm trying to remember from the video I watched last week on how to change a tire, a normal tire, of course. Because we don't watch the video on how to do it right around here. We watch the video of how to do something different right.
Do you want me to come step on the rim with
I
my
don't
foot?
want you to come step on it, but I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just trying to remember what I did to change the tire.
Well, also could have been a lot easier because the tube had no air in it.
I mean, technically there's no air in this either.
Yes, but the tire's like acting like it's got air in it.
Let me get the rim into the tire. Let's try this. I'm trying. Let me get this rim in here. Whether it's the last thing I do or not. It's currently like 10:30. I just got school in the morning, but we don't care about that, so. I know you're all watching this going, what in the world is he doing? Because I don't know what I'm doing. So I think I'm gonna quickly go YouTube this. So see you in a minute.